B-boying is an urban movement, it's a cultural lifestyle. It's a hip-hop element. It's an expression through body movements. It's an art. When I B-boy, I feel free. I feel free-minded, empty-minded. I lose all control of my thoughts and move my bodies. I tell story with my movements and express myself on that dance floor, whether it's concrete, marble, linoleum, or any type of floor. B-boying is my life. It's my everyday thing. It comes before anything, before work, before breathing. This is what I do. I live and I breathe B-boy, blood, sweat, and tears. I put my life into it. I put my dedication and all my pain, fear, and expression into it. You can teach people many things. It could keep you away from stuff you don't want to be in. It keeps you passionate and motivated and determined about something you really want to do and accomplish in your life.
B-boying is basically one of the original street dances of NYC that really represents hip-hop and is one of the cornerstones of hip-hop. All the pioneers that came before me, whether it was dancers, DJs, MCs, graffiti artists, I'm inspired by them because it was a lot different back then. You couldn't do certain things. There was a certain code in the streets. There was a certain ethics. Now, it's easy for me to just come from wherever I came from all the way over here to Euclid and come to this community center. So I look up to them because they paved the way, and I appreciate the pioneers for paving the way. So I draw a lot of inspiration from pioneers, from old school cats. B-boying is one of the only dance style that could adapt to just about anything. I B-boyed to funk music, I B-boyed to house music, I B-boyed to breaks, I B-boyed to international music, and it's one of those things everywhere around the world, people got their own different style. So something you could definitely manipulate and have your own flavor. There's foundational moves that every B-boy has, but you travel around the globe, you're gonna see every country does it their own way. You have the French that have their own style, you have the Koreans that have their own style, the Japanese, the Americans that have their own style, and we all dancing to different breaks and different music. So it's one of the dances that could be done a million different ways, and it's never ending. It's literally infinite amount of things you could do with B-boying. Other dances is limited, you know? You see something once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, over. B-boying is literally unlimited amount of things you could do. So that's what differentiates B-boying to other dances.
B-boying is an art. It's a craft. It's a culture. B-boying is not just, you know, getting on the floor and doing this and that and all type of crazy tricks that you see on TV. B-boying is like I said, it's an art. It's, you know, it's like you're an artist, and when you're on the floor, you're painting a picture. You know, you're an artist, and your picture is what your moves are, no matter what it is, be from a freeze to 6-step, 12-step. You know, I can go on, and you know, it's an art. So when you're on the floor, people are looking at your art, and somebody else is on the floor against you, or maybe it might be a cipher, that's their art, and people are, you know, amazed by art like they would be in a gallery. So, you know, B-boy to me is art. You know, every time I'm on the floor, people are watching me who normally doesn't B-boy or other B-boys, and I'm painting a picture with my feet. I'm painting a picture with my moves on top, you know, everything. That's an art to me. So to me, that's what B-boy is. It's hip-hop, it's family, it's culture, it's everything. When I was a kid, I was always afraid to show and prove and show off, and, you know, I was always afraid to dance in front of people. So, you know, with B-boying, it's like you can never be afraid. You're always in the circle. You're always on the point. You're always on, you know, the spotlight is on you. Once you get down that ground, once you jump into a cypher or a battle, the spotlight is on you. So to me, B-boying, it's life to me. Like, without B-boying, I'll possibly be in the street going crazy right now. But if you're not in shape for this and whatever, it will take a lot out of you. It takes your breath, your body. I mean, this is not basketball. I say this all the time. It's not football. It's not soccer. You know, those sports are very, you know, deadly. But B-boying, you're once you get down, you're down already, and you have to know your moves, know everything you work on, remember everything. It's very different, you know. In ballet, it's so disciplined in ballet and all that other dances style. Everything's so disciplined. B-boying, you learn from who you learn from, or you learn from the streets. That's how we all learn. That's how I learn. I learn from the streets, so it's different. It's not like you're learning. I'm not learning in a studio. I'm not learning from other dance studio people. No one's teaching me this. I was taught myself this. I taught myself this, and I followed up with other veterans in the game. So it's very different, very physical. It takes a lot out of you.